Sarah, we're recording.
Oh, are we?
Yes.
Oh, gosh. Right.
So-
Well, here we are in the village of Sara at the temple, which it is believed was built by a giantess.
This is the temple of Ggantija, and it's behind us, and we're going to go down. We're just going to do a little short video here, and then we'll go down and do another little video. But the energy here is really quite interesting. This temple is supposed to have been built only 5,000 years ago, and according to mainstream historians, isn't it?
It is, but a lot of research indicates that it was probably 10 times as long ago as that.
Yes.
And the legend is that a giantess built this temple, and she was carrying a baby on her back whilst eating broad beans and weaving flax. So a really early example of multitasking.
I'd certainly agree with that. And to just let you see the general kind of surroundings, I'll just do a little sweep round, because it is rather nice to get out and about. And you'll have to excuse the kind of very amateurish filming for this particular video, which we will check later to see whether we actually think it's postable. But did BM have anything interesting to say to you in the last couple of days?
No, I mean, he was talking, if we're staying on the subject of temples, he was talking about a little island which is near the temples we visited in Malta.
Menidra and Hajarim.
Yes, and he was talking about a little uninhabited island in the sea, which is actually parallel with the temples, and he thinks that is extremely significant.
It's called Filfla.
Yes, and there is legend which
okay, go on.
talks about, Gozo was originally part of Atlantis. Gozo and Malta were all one, and this little island Filfla was actually joined as well. So it's very possible there are tunnels and caves which connect all the islands together under the sea. So this is something that we're going to investigate further, because it's kind of a lot of rumours and bits and pieces. So we're actually going to do a lot more investigation for you and hopefully be able to tell you more about where we live, basically.
Yeah.
And we thought you'd like to have a look at where we live, because we talk about it in vague terms, but we thought you might actually like to have a look and actually see what it's really like. And it's a beautiful day today. It's about 16 degrees, sunny, blue sky.
It's stunning.
So it's lovely.
It's stunning. And I think it's important to mention that today, the day of filming, is actually the new moon in Capricorn, and it's the second new moon in the same calendar month, which means it's known as a black moon. Now this gives the black moon in Capricorn extra manifestation energy. So to manifest anything, bring it into your reality for 2025, this is actually a perfect day to do it. And I also want to just mention that there is, apart from the legend about Atlantis, that Gozo is actually literally was the central point, hub of the lost city of Atlantis. And if you go to, as I say, Graham Hancock and look at episode 3 of his Ancient Apocalypse series, he talks all about Malta and Gozo. And basically what he was saying is that these temples were built much, much earlier. They predate the pyramids, and they're not even sure when the pyramids were built. Now, what's interesting about Ggantija, which is the temple behind us, which we will go down and do a short video of a bit later, is that it lines up with the star Sirius. Now, the blue light beings that both Sarah and I are channeling, and that is also, of course, Blue Man is part of the Sirius blue light being channeling gang. They are from the Orion star system, of which Sirius is part of that whole system, along with the Pleiades, which are off a little bit to one side of it. So I think also the other thing I wanted to mention with this video is about a hill that we're going to investigate, which is near a place called Marcel Fawn, which is actually, the myth goes that there were 3 days of darkness, and that a beam of light shot out from the centre of this hill and brought the light back to the land. Now, There have been rumours and various things going round, haven't there, about 3 days of darkness. Do you want to just take over, Sarah?
So, various governments in Europe, in particular, have been telling their populations to prepare for 3 days of darkness. You know, get sufficient supplies in, get everything that you need to survive 3 days of darkness: candles, torches, etc., etc.
Food,
well,
water.
obviously, yeah, exactly. So this is really, really significant, and I've heard it mentioned in other places as well about the 3 days of darkness. So that was a light bulb moment for us. We thought, gosh, this is significant. We need to investigate this further for you and let you know.
So that's what we're going to do, and we're going to go down to the lower part of the temples now and see what we can actually video without, with the greatest of respect, too many tourists around, because they'll think we're bonkers. So you probably have gathered by now that we are, but there we go. So as usual, please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and leave us your comments about anything else that you would like to find out about the island of Gozo and Malta. Okay, I'm going to sign off for now and see you very soon. Bye for now.